tool to make beautiful and nice designs. For beginners, I will not rush. I will go slow so that everyone will get something from this video. When you find this video helpful, click on the like button, comment and share. Save the video for future use. Now let's move on. We want to draw a shape like something like circle so that we can put images inside. So this is the shape tool. When you right click on it, we have rectangular tool, we have rounded rectangular tool, we have ellipse tool, polygon and line tool, we have custom shape tool. The rectangular tool is a type of tool in which you can use to draw rectangular shapes, something like this. Now we are having it. We can even click on the move tool to adjust this by holding shift. Then you adjust it to the limit you want it to be. So let's go. Let me show you how to use it. You use the mouse cursor with your two fingers, the right click and the double click. When you click on the shape tool, now you left click and move it on the screen. You can get the shape as well. This is how to draw a rectangular shape, and you are not done with the shape alone. When you do this, you can see on top here we have shape. When you click on it, we have part, pixels. If you want the shape to be a part, that is when you do it, it means you're just going to get the rectangular. You are going to get the rectangular line, the external line or the line edges for that particular design. But when you are using the shape, it means the design is going to be in a shape form. Let's try the part one. So now, before you can see the part one, you click on the shape, you select part. When you draw the line and you leave it, now it is no more a shape again because it is part. Now you can see only the edges there by using the shape tool. So let's go back again, Ctrl Z, and now let's select the shape. Click on the shape tool and click on shape. When you draw, you can see there is filled color. Yes. So when we talk about the filled color, the color inside the shape is what we call fill color. So when you see on top here, we have fill. Here we have fill. We have stroke. The stroke means if you want to put a line to the edges, you want to put a line or a different color or something or another shape on the edges of that particular shape you just drew. When you click on the stroke icon, you select the particular color you want it to be. Because we are using blue black, I will select yellow. So when you pick yellow color here, then you extend the line, or you extend the shape, the thickness of that particular shape you want it to be. So now if I want to put edges on that particular shape, I will just extend it. By determining how I want it to be, you can just adjust this or reduce it to get what you want to get. So when you design or when you do anything like this by drawing the shape and you want to add some features to that particular shape or the stroke line you just did, you can come to this side. When you click on this line shape, you can see a lot of lines will pop up. When you click on this, it means that particular stroke you added is going to be broken lines or short dashes. If you want it to be small dots, you can click on it like this, then it will be small dots for you. By this small dot, if you want to extend it or you want to increase how bold you want it to be, this is how it can look. When you reduce it to, it will be a little small and tiny on that particular shape. So it will depend on how you want it to be. You see, it depends on how you want it to be. So right now, let's move on. I need a thick line. So on a thick line, we have align. When you click on align, we have align. You want the stroke to align with the shape. And we have here caps, we have corners and everything. So you can even download different shapes or the stroke lines to add it to what you're trying to do on that particular design. In my next video, I will teach you how to download shapes and insert them in the Photoshop so that they can be customized for you. So now we have already do this one. So let me delete it. And we are going to use the ellipse shape. You want to design or you want to draw an ellipse shape. This is how to draw it. When you pick or you right click on the shape tool, you select the ellipse tool. It will give you as a circle. If you want to change the fill color to yellow, you click on yellow. Now the fill color is yellow. if you want to change the stroke color to blue black, you click on that particular color you want it to be like. So now you can extend it to determine how bold or how big you want it to be. So right now you can see I am just adding it. So what we are going to do now is we will reduce. If you want to reduce the shape, you move the mouse cursor to the angle or the edges of that particular club symbol. So you hold shift, then you reduce the shape to the minimum size you want it to be for you. So you can push it here, and if you want to duplicate this particular shape, you can click Ctrl J. So you will see on the layer panel you have another one. This is ellipse 1, and you have ellipse 1 copy. Yeah, ellipse 1 copy. So now if I want to move it, you can move it to this side. We are having two shapes. So I will teach you the simplest way. If you want to even duplicate this, you just hold Alt. You hold Alt, then you move it to the particular side. Automatically you can pick it to what you want it to be. So Alt, you move it, you get another shape. Alt, you move it, another shape. Alt, you move it, another shape. So you can do this and do it to get minimum and very nice designs and shapes on that particular item you are trying to do. So let's use customize shapes and see what will happen. When you select customize shape, maybe you are designing and you want to add arrow. You want to add arrow to your work so that it will be nice. When you click here, when you click on the shape tool, on this side or at this side, you can see shapes. So when you click on the shapes, there are a lot of shapes here. You can download some of them and add them inside. If you want an arrow, you can pick this, then you start to draw. This is the arrow you want it to be. So I will select another one. If I want to select short or bold arrow, this is how it will look. So you can come down, scroll. There are a lot of them. There are a lot of shapes inside this particular customized icon. So when you get inside, you want a music symbol, you are designing something for a musician and you want to show a symbol of music, you can just click on it, you draw, you leave the shape there, instead of you going to download a shape on maybe Chrome, or maybe you are going to download it on Google. After that, you will come and remove the background, you add color to the edges. It will be a long process, but you choosing the leaves, choosing the drop symbol, choosing a lot of them. We have tender strike. When you come, we have a lot and a lot and a lot of symbols. So you can choose and add them. If what you need is not on this particular icon, you can even go to Google, then you download. I said my next video, I will teach you how to download different shapes and add it to your work to make it nice. So as we know how to design shapes right now, let's delete everything and move back. So right now we are going to make a simple design. We are going to insert pictures inside the shapes. So I'll prefer the ellipse shape. So pick the ellipse shape. You will draw the ellipse shape here. Now I'll select my fill color to be white. I will select the fill color to be white and the stroke to be blue black. So now let's go. I'll extend the stroke, or I'll increase it to the maximum size I want it to be. So this is how I want it to be. Now you will go to far, then you move down to place. It means you are going to place an image on this particular shape or the design you are doing. So you click on place, it will just take you straight to your folders or your desktop to know where you are having your items and everything. Right now, what we are going to do is I will just enter a particular maybe shapes or a particular folder, and I will download the shapes I need or the image I want to use. So right now, these are my old designs, and these images, they are too big. When I try to put them inside, it won't help the work we are trying to do. So what we will do here right now is I'll just pick this image. I will select this image here. Let me pick this image. I'll just select this image here. After selecting the image, it will automatically come here. So now if I want to insert picture inside the shape, what I will do now is I will just increase the size. And I already taught you, when you are increasing the size or you are decreasing or resizing any picture in any design on Photoshop or in Photoshop, what you must do is you must hold shift so that it won't stretch. Yeah, so that it won't stretch. After everything, you will get the actual work. So you can use the search bar to increase the size of the design or anything you are trying to do here. So now, if you want to put the image inside the ellipse shape, you will right click on the image layer at this corner, at the right corner here. When you right click, a pop-up will come. We have blending options, duplicate layer, delete layer, convert to smart object, new smart object via copy. We have edit content and a lot. Today what you are going to use is you are going to use create clipping mask. When you click on create clipping mask, it will automatically enter the shape. So after it enters the shape, you can resize or adjust it to the minimum way you want it to look. So right now, I'll reduce it by holding shift and push it to this side. Then I will leave it here like this. Click enter. Now you can see this is how to insert images inside shapes. If you want to add shadow to this particular shape so that it will not be just like merging to the actual design, you will double click on the layer, on the ellipse layer. A pop-up will come. When the pop-up shows up, you select blending options. We have blending options in default. So here, let me move it to this side so that you can see everything I'm trying to teach you. We have drop shadow here. When you click on drop shadow, you are going to drop a shadow behind the actual ellipse shapes you just did. So now we can adjust the opacity here. When we adjust the opacity to 100%, we will increase the size of the shadow to this limit. Now you can see how the shadow is increasing behind this particular shape. So the spread, when we see spread here, spread means you are going to increase how deepness the shadow should be. So when you increase it to 100%, it means it's going to be more deepened without seeing the shadow. But when you reduce it, it will be in a shadow form. Now we have distance. The distance means you are going to move the shadow you are trying to drop to a particular size or a particular angle. Okay, a particular side or a particular angle. Right now, if I want to move it to the left side or the right side, you just you move the distance to maybe 80. Now you can see we are dropping it down. And for you to determine whether you want the shadow to go on top, down, left, or right, what you should do is you must use this angle tool, the tool here. So when you change this angle to this negative 61 degrees, it means the shadow is going to be on top. It depends on the particular design you are there designing. It depends on that particular one. So if you want it to be 0, you track it here, 115, or you can choose to make it. So no matter how you want it to be, everything will be nice for you to get it in perfect and a good way. So now let's go back. We are done with this particular thing. I just wanted to add certain things to it so that it will be very simple and nice for everyone. Thank you for watching this video. Don't forget to subscribe to this channel. Leave the comment under the comment section and we will attend to you.